Prosperity does not begin with the weight of your wallet. It begins within the very architecture of your soul's foundation today. Are you currently the owner of a magnificent cathedral or merely a forgotten pile of rubble from old decaying beliefs and heavy thoughts? Deep within these ruins, a silent echo calls for a new beginning, waiting for the light to touch the shadows of your hidden past. Your mind is a sacred space that has been left abandoned for too long, filled with the echoes of voices that no longer serve you. To rebuild a life of true abundance, we must first confront the structures that have crumbled under the weight of time and neglect. The journey to a prosperous future requires an honest look at the state of your inner temple and the courage to change it today. The first stage of reconstruction is unfreezing. You must soften the rigid prejudices that have kept your potential locked in a frozen, stagnant state. It is time to break away the layers of neglect that have obscured the true strength of your inner character and your vision. Imagine a heavy, square block of stone representing your old, inflexible ways of thinking that no longer fit the world you wish to inhabit. We must carefully carve away the edges of doubt and fear, allowing the raw material of your mind to be reshaped into something more. Sometimes the old self must completely dissolve, turning into a fluid state where new possibilities can finally begin to take a definite, better shape. Like transforming a square into a cone, change begins when you accept the loss of your old form to adapt to new, higher goals. Watch as the heavy words of your old beliefs begin to evaporate, losing their power over your daily decisions and your future life path. The paralyzing grip of fear is nothing more than a shadow that disappears when the light of awareness begins to shine through the ruins. Stagnation is a choice we make every day. But today, we choose the movement of water and the heat of a transformative, purifying fire. As the debris is removed, the true proportions of your potential start to emerge from the darkness, ready for a brand new structural design. The air is clearing and the foundation is ready. We are moving from the destruction of the old to the creation of the new. Phase 2 is change. This is the critical moment when you place the first bricks of habits that will lead you toward lasting prosperity. Your will acts as the master builder, carefully selecting each component to ensure the structure is both beautiful and strong enough to withstand wind. Time is the medium of transformation. Every second spent on your new habits turns the gears of a much larger and more complex machine. Look at the strategic blueprints of your mind. See how each thought connects to an action, and each action builds the life you desire. Knowledge is like pieces of colored glass. Individually, they are sharp and raw, but together, they create a masterpiece of light and color. We begin by gathering new information and skills, carefully fitting them into the framework of our daily routines to create a vivid picture. When the light of experience shines through your new knowledge, it illuminates the path forward with a clarity you have never known before. Building a prosperous life is a brick-by-brick process. Each habit, no matter how small, contributes to the overall integrity of the entire structure. Consider the art of management and teamwork. True success is never a solo journey. It requires the synchronized effort of every part of the system. Team building is more than just a social activity. It is the intentional design of a human network that functions as a single organism. We are redefining how we connect, ensuring that every interaction strengthens the bonds of our collective mission and our shared vision for success. The arches of your new life must be designed to distribute the weight of your ambitions evenly across your mental and physical health. Strength is built through resistance. The effort you put into changing your habits today is the foundation for the ease you will feel tomorrow. Prosperity thrives on diversity. By incorporating different perspectives into your strategy, you build a structure that is resilient and globally minded in its scope. Modern strategy meets ancient wisdom. We use the tools of the present to rebuild a temple that honors the timeless principles of human flourishing. While the walls rise, we must also nurture the environment around us, planting the seeds of kindness and integrity that will bloom later. The structure is taking shape, reaching toward the sky. Your vision is no longer a dream, but a physical reality that you can touch. Every detail matters. From the way you speak to yourself in the morning to the way you manage your finances at the end of the day. Find peace amidst the noise of change. Inner stability is the anchor that keeps the scaffolding steady as the heights of your success increase. Respect the process and the tools of your trade. Discipline is the artisan that turns a rough plan into a work of lasting beauty. The shadows are retreating. The new structure is almost complete, reflecting the transformation that has occurred deep within the hidden chambers of your heart. With the final piece of the strategy in place, the architecture of your new life stands ready to face the world with renewed purpose. Phase 3 is freezing. Now that the new mindset has been formed, it is time to fix it firmly in place so it cannot be shaken. We must polish our good habits every single day, refining them until they become as smooth and natural as breathing itself in our lives. Notice the brilliance of the light against the depth of the shadows. This contrast represents the clarity and conviction of your new, prosperous identity. See the cone of your new thinking, now perfectly preserved within a block of clear crystal, symbolizing a mindset that is now unyielding. Like ice forming on a lake, your new values are solidifying, creating a firm ground upon which you can walk without fear of falling. This is the stage where discipline becomes instinct. You no longer have to try to be prosperous, you simply are by your very nature. The cathedral is no longer a ruin. It is a monument to your persistence, a sanctuary of success that will stand the test of time. Feel the resonance of your new life. Every thought and action vibrates with the harmony of a soul that has finally found its purpose. Architecting happiness is not a task for the rushed. It is a deeply personal journey of rebuilding a sustainable and lasting prosperity. You sit before the blueprints of your future, the architect of your own destiny, ready to execute the plan you have so carefully crafted. A smile marks the realization that the power to change was always within you, waiting for the right structure to be built and maintained. Persistence and discipline are the twin pillars that support the roof of your dreams, ensuring they never collapse under the weight of external challenges. True prosperity is now your reality. The blueprint is ready, the foundation is solid, and the future is yours to inhabit with joy and confidence. The blueprints for your happiness are in your hands right now. The only question that remains is, are you ready to begin the build?